Right now, our hometowns are bracing for severe weather. Some of our hometowns are under a tornado watch. We have crews in studio and out in the field tracking the storms. Morgan is out with the beast, and Jonas will have the latest on weather tracking systems. But first, we want to send it over to James. James, what have you been busy with all afternoon at this point?
Well, we're certainly been looking at all the ingredients that would set the stage for some of this severe weather, and more importantly, who's going to be impacted the most as we make our way into these next few hours or so. There's our weather impact alert. We are in the red from now all the way to about midnight. We're looking at these strong to severe thunderstorms to be popping up, capable of producing some tornadoes, capable of producing some large hail as well. Areas that we're most concerned about for those two threats are areas just south and east of the Quad Cities. This is where we have our tornado watch until 11 p.m. for areas that includes Mount Pleasant, Burlington, Monmouth, Galesburg, Kewanee, Galva, Princeton, and even points eastward, okay? This is an area we're going to be watching very carefully because along and south of a boundary is where we expect to see this rapid development of showers and thunderstorms. Right now, a couple of supercell storms are being located, but well east of our viewing area. We already have a severe thunderstorm and even a tornado warning out for areas just around the Chicagoland area and even just west of Kankakee. There's the boundary we're going to keep an eye on. We're going to see areas along and south of that boundary see a rapid development of those storms. North as you go, even though we're limiting that threat for tornadoes, we are going to expect to see some good growth in these clouds because it's a dynamically driven system, and this is where we could be talking still even some hail, even as far as north as around Highway 30. Okay, so everyone's pretty much in the target for seeing some severe weather, but really the focus is more south and east of the Quad Cities. We have a level 4 out of 5 risk of seeing severe weather, but also we have a level 4 out of 5 risk of seeing a strong tornado or two within that area that you see along and east of Princeton, Kewanee, and even around Galesburg. Look at the difference in temperatures along this boundary. As you go to the Wisconsin-Illinois border, you're talking about numbers in the 40s. It's right now 60 in the Quad Cities, but farther south, it's summer in areas around Mount Pleasant, Galesburg at around 81, 82 degrees. Even Burlington seeing a record high of 82 degrees. All quiet in the Quad Cities right now and around 60 degrees. But like I said, we got some rapid development that is expected to take place in the next hour or two. The weather team is ready. The news department is ready. And any warnings that do pop up, we're going to let you know right here on News 8. John?
All right, James, thank you. And Storm Track 8 meteorologist Morgan Strackbein is live for us in the Beast. So let's send it out to her. Morgan, I think first set the scene for us. Where are you and what are you seeing right now?
Yeah, John, right now we are just northeast of Galesburg, quite literally just outside of Metro Galesburg area. And this is exactly where that stationary boundary is setting itself up. And that's exactly where we're expecting the storm initiation to happen. So we are still well west of where we're seeing those storms out near East Peoria, kind of near the Chicagoland area. But I can tell you that the environment here is primed. It is warm. It's 80 degrees. Dew point temperatures are getting in the 60s, much different than what it looks like back there in Moline.
All right, Morgan, you just talked about some of what you're seeing out there. Give me a sense of, as the night progresses, because you have a lot of experience tracking storms, how much are you relying on perhaps the radar or perhaps just your spidey sense telling you what's happening around you?
Yeah, no, I've been looking at radar. I've been keeping up to current surface analysis to just make sure where that boundary is. Again, it's very slow moving. And like James has been saying, this is a dynamically driven system. So it's really going to be localized where it comes to where we see these initiation of these storms. But I like where we are right now, just outside of Galesburg. We have a great viewpoint just coming in from the south. But again, spidey senses wise, I can feel this. It is humid out here. It is warm. I feel overdressed, honestly. It feels like summer out here, which is exactly kind of the juice and the fuel that you would need to see for some of those storms to begin to develop.
All right, Morgan, a lot of great insights. We'll rely on you throughout the evening. Thank you so much. All right, so as the probability for severe storms ramps up, so does local preparation. Jonas Evans spoke to emergency responders and weather experts to learn how important these last few hours have been. He joins us live now from Davenport. Good evening, Jonas.
Hey, John. Yeah, I'm the National Weather Service, where earlier today they released their daily weather balloon that's collecting critical data, especially on days like today.
It'll give us pressure, temperature, humidity, wind speed, and wind direction every second in the atmosphere.
The National Weather Service releases its weather balloon twice daily. It's especially important for Tuesday's storm system.
You have some warm air from the south trying to fight its way to the north because we're getting closer to spring. But the problem is you have a very cold Lake Michigan sitting to our northeast.
In some areas, up to a level 4 in severe storm probability, especially south of I-80.
Literally every single hour about this afternoon, we're going to be looking at a temperature map, and we're also going to be looking at a wind map to see exactly where that front ends up.
Today's most vulnerable period is between 6 and 10 o'clock, making evening data especially important.
We'll launch at 6 o'clock. Hopefully, as long as there's no thunderstorms here, we might have to delay it if there's lightning in the area. But we're hoping to get it off around 6 o'clock.
When it comes to response, emergency management coordinators across the region have been spending all day preparing.
We have the means to set off cell phones. We have the different apps that push out the messages, but we never got away from the old school NOAA weather radio.
Coordinators like Matt Schneppel are working to be prepared for before and after a storm hits.
Some days it's more important for us to get a gas station with power open first so people can fuel up. Some days, if we've got 2 or 3 gas stations that are 5 miles down the road that have power, we prioritize Walgreens or something to be able to get people medications and other food, snack, or supermarket items.
And here at the National Weather Service, there's going to be another balloon released at 6 p.m. That's obviously going to be very important given the probability for emergency storms is ramping up in the next few hours. John, send it back to you.
All right, Jonas, great work. Thank you. And you can stream our extended weather coverage on the News 8 Plus app. James will be live actually right after this show at 5:30. He's also scheduled to be live at 8 o'clock. Of course, we will be live on streaming and over the air if the weather calls for it. So tune in to stay prepared with the most up-to-date forecasts. That's on the News 8 Plus app. You can just download that to your TV right now and watch for free. And of course, if you see severe weather happening near you, we ask that you share it with us here at News 8. Now, we ask that you not put yourself in danger to capture any photos or videos, but the details about how to get those photos or videos to us is right there on your screen. You can send them via text or email.